Ryo, where are you going? You haven't listened to the Shenmue AM2 podcast yet.
Welcome back to another episode of the Shenmue AM2 podcast. We're your hosts, Andrew.
And Matt.
And today, we're here to talk to you about trophies. Matt, are you a trophy whore?
No, not at all.
I'm not either. There's only been a handful of games I've tried to platinum. Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, Streets of Rage 4, which is absolutely amazing, and the DLC for it just even brought that to the next level. And I attempted, or I'm attempting, that might give it away, to platinum Shenmue 3.
It's not as easy as Shenmue 1 and 2 HD, huh?
No, by the tone in my voice, do you think I'm having a good time doing this?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of trophies in Shenmue 3. So, obviously, you have your platinum trophy, which is called Shenmue Hero, which is acquiring all the trophies. Okay? So I just printed off the trophy list. So, right off the bat, we're getting to one of the most bullshit things of all time, is the Wild Plant Hoarder. Which means you need to collect all the herbs in Bailu. Does that sound difficult?
I don't know. I think I did, or at least almost had all. Like, I found all the ones I possibly thought I could. I combed every square inch. Is it harder than it seems? Like, do you think I didn't actually get them all?
I didn't get them all, and I thought I had them all.
I probably missed some then.
But here's where it gets complicated. So, remember when we reviewed Shenmue 3, and I said playing through it a second time is going to be the real enjoyable thing because it's New Game Plus? So you have your money, your moves are upgraded, all your stats are there. So you're literally just playing the game. You don't need to do the grinding. Well, I was like, I'm going to try to platinum this, so I'm going to play through. Well, the fucking plants, pardon my French, there's a glitch, and they don't all come back in New Game Plus.
Well, okay, and they never patched that out, huh?
No. So you have a broken trophy. So essentially, if I want to go back and get this, which I do, I need to start a new game file. And then do all the grindy stuff, too. Which... well, then, the next trophy... Oh, what type of trophy do you think that is? Bronze, silver, gold?
Silver.
No, it's just a bronze.
Oh, dang.
Then you have Wild Plant Master. This has collected all the herbs in Niawu.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're broken up by region. I guess it makes sense for them to be bronze. Probably if you get all the bronze herb trophies, you get a gold or a silver or something.
You do get a silver, which is the next one, Expert Herbalist. So, to my understanding, the same thing happens in Niawu. They don't all come back. And I think there's actually a part where you need to fail a QTE to actually be able to get one of them, I've heard, or something.
Really?
Like, there's... Again, I haven't got that far with it, so don't quote me on that. But, yeah, so I don't have the Platinum, I don't have either of those, and I obviously don't have the Expert Herbalist Silver Trophy, because that's not one of the trophies that you need to do anything. The next one is your Rumored Rodman. If you can unlock Dennis Rodman in this game, you get this trophy.
What?
Led the league in rebounds, one of the greatest Chicago Bulls of all time.
Also insane.
Yeah, oh yeah. Watch The Last Dance on Netflix if you haven't watched it.
I have not.
It's an amazing documentary about their final season altogether. It's great. So this is you fished in all the spots in Bailu. Does that sound difficult?
No, there's not that many, is there?
There's not that many. But, however, one of them is unlocked by doing a side... At least one of them, maybe two, is unlocked by doing a side quest. And you do something, and a character will give you the option. They will tell you a spot to fish, or they'll give you a prize. In order to platinum this game, you need to always pick Teach Me a Place to Fish, because it opens that up for you, and then you can fish. If you take the prize, there's no way for you to fish in all the spots. Even though you can go to it, you can't fish there.
What?
Yeah.
How many times do you need to do that?
At least twice, because there's one in Bailu and there's one in Niawu. The next, what type of trophy is that? Bronze, silver, gold?
Somebody has bronze again?
Yep. And then there's Rumored Fisherman, which is the same, but you need to do it. Yeah, well, again, you run into the same thing, and it's impossible to know
on your first playthrough
that you need to pick this thing. And then you get a silver called Adept Angler for doing both of those. The next trophy.
Get every move?
Angler Extraordinaire.
Oh.
How many fish do you think you need to catch?
Oh, I think is it like 1,000?
It's 1,000 fish. It's 1,000 fish. It's a fucking 1,000 fish.
Yeah.
Do you know what's a great way to ruin a PlayStation 4 controller? Catching 1,000 fish, Matt. It's a great way to ruin a joystick. 1,000 fish.
I think in a day in Shenmue, how many can you catch in a day? Like 30, 40 maybe?
You gotta be good at it. Now, going back to the previous thing, one of these things is they can teach you a spot where to fish if you do a side quest. And if you do it and you pick, show me a place to fish, there's a very, very tiny pond that you can do. If you're not using the tiny pond to do this, you're a sociopath. It's going to take you forever. And you're going to destroy your controllers because you're literally Mario Partying it to reel it in. So if you do all those things and you get this little tiny spot to fish, because the fish are right there, there's barely any reeling in, you can do that 1,000 times. 1,000 times.
Sounds fun. These people know how to design a fun video game.
I did it.
Oh no.
I did it.
How long did it take you?
A long time. And a controller and a lot of skin off my hand.
Ugh. And you're still willing to go back and play.
What level trophy do you think this is?
It better not be a silver or even worse below that.
It's a gold.
Whew.
But it's 1,000 fish, so I would literally just play it and do as many as I could. I think you could do like 30 at a time maybe if you did it really fast. But it's just so much time, and it doesn't involve skill. It doesn't involve skill. It just takes time, and trophies...
Just grinding your time away, just like...
grinding my hand away and my controller away. I'm literally grinding.
A lot of the rest of the game.
It's literally grinding.
Real life grinding.
Then there's Fat Cat. If you own over 1,000 yuan or dollars or whatever we're going to call them, that's a bronze. Village Tycoon, if you owned over 5,000.
Is this cumulative, not all at one time?
No, it is.
You have to have that amount in your pocket?
Yes.
Ugh.
And then City Magnate. Quit playing footsies with me.
Sorry.
That is if you own over 10,000 yuan, and it is a silver trophy. Then they have similar things for gambling. The Novice Gambler, which is bronze if you have over 20,000 tokens at a time. The Experienced Gambler, 50,000, which is a silver. And then King of Gamblers, how many do you think you need? If silver's 50,000 and bronze was 20,000.
100,000.
No.
So, you say 50?
It went from 20 to 50. What's after 50?
500,000.
Yes. And it's a gold trophy.
Ooh.
I did save scum that one. I'm not going to lie.
Don't blame you.
Regular Shopper is a bronze trophy. Buy 10 items at a store. That's a good trophy. Because you're going to be doing that anyways throughout the game.
Yeah. Super
Shopper bought 100 items at a store. That's still doable because you're like garlic and stuff to eat. You're buying 10, 20 of those at a time sometimes.
Yep.
Shopkeeper, with a question mark at the end, bought 1,000 items at a store. That's probably a bit much, but it's doable, and that was a gold trophy. Capsule Fan collected 5 entire series of capsule toys. This, I think, is a great trophy, because this is something Shenmue is known for. Like, when you played the Dreamcast versions, or this one, did you try to get all the capsule toys all the time?
No, I never really tried to complete sets. I just, I was always just playing, as a life sim, basically, and not as a video game. So if I'd be, walking around and be like, I think Rio wants to try his luck at a capsule toy right now, then I would do it. And, I wouldn't try to gamify the game, really.
See, me, I always tried.
Well, yeah, it's very apparent when we mentioned this last time, but when we played Streets of Rage 4 together, and you're like, I must do the optimal move, power slide, over and over and over, and I'm like, that's not fun. But for you it is. It's just different ways of playing.
Well, also when I power slide, he's sliding, so he's laying down, so all the knives you're throwing are going over top of me.
Oh, that's your secret.
Yeah. Then there's a Capsule Star, which is collect 15 series of capsule toys. Again, completely doable. Now, people might say buying the capsule toys is random. Mm-hmm. It is random, but the rare ones aren't rare to the point where it's like super annoying. Again, on the New Game Plus, when you have the money already, that's when it's really fine and okay to do this. I would never recommend trying to do this your first playthrough. You'd probably get the bad ending by the time you're working to get the money to do all these. And then there's a gold one, Capsule Hero. That's collecting all the series of capsule toys. I did have some good luck on these. Like, there was one where I got the rare one, like, on my first or second try in one of the machines. And that happened, I think, twice. So...
Is there less toys in this than there were in the first two games?
Well, no, there's way more because of the Kickstarter backers.
Oh, well, not counting those.
But even without counting those, I think there is more. Because there's, like, in the original Shenmue, there's not a lot of different series of toys.
No?
There was, like, Sonic.
Yeah.
Virtual Fighter.
Random items.
The...
Virtual Fighter Kids? Was that a separate one?
I think that was only in 2, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more. Bailu Village, completed key tasks in Bailu. That's a bronze, and I think that was just a story trophy. And it's good to have story trophies in. Niawu, completed key tasks in Niawu. Good Karma. This is one I don't have. This is a bronze one, and it's completing all the sub-quests.
So, like every side quest in the game?
Yeah, which in theory is a great trophy. My issue with this is the fishing derby, because the fishing derby is completely random and you might not win. You just need to have the biggest fish, but someone could catch a bigger fish than you.
Yeah.
So
saves come in.
Yeah, you kind of have to. And you also need to know to do the fishing derby. Like, you have to talk to him, and then you have to go back the next day. If you don't go back the next day, you don't get it. I missed it on my first playthrough, and then I did happen to win the fishing derby. Literally in like at the last minute, I caught a really big fish. But there's no. I mean, there is skill in fishing. Like, you need to be able to like reel it in and all that. But there's this random, like, someone could just catch a bigger fish. And then there's a trophy associated with that. And then you need to do all these sub-quests. But I think you need to do them all I could be wrong. I think you have to do them all through in the same playthrough as well. So, like, you might need to do the whole thing again. Don't quote me on that. I might not be 100% accurate on that. But it's just such a weird thing to do. There's one called Babysitter. You completed a game of hide and seek. That might be a story one. I can't remember. Scenic Point, climbed the bell tower, which you have to do anyways. That's a story. Those are all bronze. Then there's Gon, Ji, Dan, and Yi. These are all... one is trained under Sun and learned the body check, which you have to do anyways. Trained under Bei and learned the reverse body check, which you have to do.
Sounds like you're unlearning that first move.
Saved the fortune teller from a drunk in the promenade, and got back the bag that was snatched. So those are all storyline from what I remember. They were all bronze. The Old Castle, crossed to the North Shore in Niawu to reach the Old Castle. That's a bronze story. Inseparable, reunited with Ren. Story. Verdant's Bridge secret. Oh, the Verdant Bridge? That's the name of that bridge? Heard an old story about the Verdant Bridge. And acquired a VIP card for the Golden Goose.
That's story, isn't it?
I think that's story, yeah. And then Technique Master, collected all skill books. This is one where you have to... There's a thing you do to get a certain item, and you need that item to trade for a skill book, but you can't buy it anywhere else. And I, sold it as part of a set. of something to get money, so I didn't have it, so I will need to play through the game again to get that. And then looking at this, I'm going to need to play through again on the save file I have to get all these, and then I'm going to have to do a new save file to go back. Not New Game Plus. Like, I'm going to need to beat this as at least twice more. And I know that sounds as me complaining, but, like, I want to get the platinum, but just the design of this makes it not fun to get it. Then there's a Battle Master one. You need to win against 36 people in the arena. What type of trophy is that?
I would hope gold.
Silver. Get the high score on all mini games.
Oh my god.
What's that one?
Gold.
Silver.
What?
Now that one...
Is it not hard?
It takes a bit, but here's the thing. You need to get the high score on every machine. So it's not just like high score in...
Not just every type
of mini game. Like, you need to be able to get a pretty good score in QTE, the one where you hit like the buttons real fast, and then the punching one, you need to be able to do those well enough, but every time you find it.
Man.
And then Chopping Master.
How many things of wood do you have to chop?
Guess.
1,000,000.
No.
100,000.
No.
1,000.
Yes. And it's a silver trophy. And that one's not too bad. Chopping wood's a good way to earn money early on in the game. I enjoy chopping wood because I like the little Van Halen music thing there.
When you do it well.
The story DLC has trophies.
What?
Oh, man. So there's a bunch of bronze trophies for actually just completing, like, progressing through it. And then there's a silver one for completing the story DLC. Then there's one for doing the Chow and Sign at all possible locations. That's a pretty good trophy, I think.
Okay.
Like going and trying it. Then there's one that says, spent over 100 hours waiting.
What?
So you know how in Shenmue 2, when you do the Chow and Sign, you have the option to wait?
Oh, yeah.
You need to wait a total of 100 hours.
What's the most you can wait in one sitting?
I don't know. I don't have this trophy, because when I did the Chow and Sign, I did it right, at the right spot, to the right person. I didn't know there was going to be a trophy for doing it wrong, at the wrong spot, to the wrong person.
Why would you think that? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that's only a bronze trophy. And then there's some ones for getting items for doing the Chow and Sign. They're all bronze. Yeah. Then there's ones for the Big Merry Cruise. So it's just you get them for completing games. So there's one for doing Flower, Bird, Wind, and Moon, Roll It on Top, Lucky Hit, the Frog Race, the Turtle Race, Rescuing the Kids, which is not story DLC, but not minigame DLC. And then there's one for someone requests something from you and giving it to them. And then you can get clothing from those wheels that are kind of random draw that you use your tickets in. Once you acquire all of the outfits, you get a gold trophy for that. So that one, again, you got to put in the time to do the minigames to get the tickets, and then it's down to luck. So I don't know if that should be a trophy. Like, I think collecting all of something is a great idea for a trophy.
Unless it involves chance.
Unless it involves chance. And then the Battle Rally has trophies as well. So you get one for winning a short course, one for winning a middle length course, and one for winning a long course. Those are all bronze. And then you get a silver one if you finish first in all of them. And then there's some medals for finding the Bailu Chan things. You get a bronze for finding 80 of them, a bronze for finding 100, and a gold one for finding all 120 of them. So the Battle Rally DLC, I have all of that done. And then I'm only missing a few trophies, but it's the really annoying, weird stuff that you would never know to be a trophy.
Yeah, a lot of those don't sound like fun trophies.
No, a lot of them aren't skill-based, and a lot of them are, I don't know, like 1,000 fish. No one wants to do that. Trophies should be something that you want to achieve, because it's a trophy.
Yep.
And it's just not not enjoyable. I wish the trophy design was different.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that have bad trophies. There's Friday the 13th. Yeah, it has one called Gotta Kill 'Em All. Kill 1,313 counselors. That takes forever. And 0.2% of players have that trophy.
And is it a silver trophy?
Yes. Yeah, silver trophy.
Yeah, that seems like... I don't know. Trophies, I understand that you don't want all trophies to be found immediately, and they do promote replaying a game. Excuse me. But I just wish the design was better. Some of them are great. Some of them, don't get me wrong, are great. I don't want to sound like we're shitting on this, because we often do sound like we're shitting on Shenmue. But I just wish the trophy design in this was better. Like, I really like the trophies in Shenmue 1 and 2. Did you platinum those?
I can't remember, but I know they're not hard.
No, and I think, like, I almost platinum Shenmue 1. The only one I missed... Ow.
You're being attacked?
Matt's cat's attacking me. I can't move my leg like that. The only one I missed was taking the old lady to the right door.
Yeah.
And the only reason I missed that was because I wanted to get all... There was a trophy for all the memories, I think.
Ow, you stop. You stop that. You be nice.
And by the time I was done all the memories, you only have till a certain time in the day to do that trophy.
Yeah.
So literally I had all the trophies, and then I just needed to literally start a new game, just go out immediately, do that, and I platinumed.
Yeah.
So it literally took one playthrough and then literally the first 5 minutes of the next one. And I'm pretty sure I platinumed Shenmue 2.
Yeah.
In one go.
Yeah, I know they're not hard. Yeah, a lot of people really get into trophies, and like I listened to a podcast called Kind of Funny Games, and one of the guys on it, Greg Miller, is super into trophies, and he's always ranted and raved about trophies when they're bad. And he's like there should be like a trophy consultant job. Like he's like, I'll do it. Like, people just call me, tell me what trophies you're going to put in your game, and I'll tell you if they're good. And then you pay me.
It's literally almost quality control, though. Like, Streets of Rage 4, I platinumed that, and I platinumed it because I wanted to, and the trophies in it were good. Like, there was one for... You have the DLC, and you've played it now, right?
Yep.
So when you unlock the moves, the alternate moves by doing the survival mode, unlocking all of those... I had to put in the time, and you needed to play with every single character.
But it's fun, at least.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, is like you're getting used to all these characters, and you unlock their moves. And that is a great... I think Streets of Rage 4 is like one of the best examples for having great trophies.
It's one of the best examples of everything.
It is. It's the best beat-em-up of all time.
One of the best games of the generation.
It's fantastic. It's... If we were to redo our top 10 games of all time... It'll be in my top 10.
Nice.
Possibly my top 5.
Well,
do you like it more than... Is it your favorite Streets of Rage game now?
Oh, yeah. I think it has been since it came out, I think.
I think, like, mine was Streets of Rage 2, then 1, then 3. And I'm pretty sure Streets of Rage 4 may have topped Shenmue 2 for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But Shenmue 1 is still above that?
No. It goes, for me, it was number 2 was the best, then number 1, then number 3.
Oh, you said Streets of Rage 4 is top Shenmue 2 for you. You meant Streets of Rage 2.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The number 2. I didn't have a clue. He was staring at me blankly.
Well, I think Streets of Rage 4 is top Shenmue 2 for me. That's what you said.
Topped Shenmue 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had a language breakdown there.
Is that what you meant? Or did you mean Streets of Rage 2?
Streets of Rage 4 is the best one in my... 4, 2, 1, 3.
I know, but you said Shenmue 2.
Oh, okay.
You're not listening to me.
I was not listening to you at all. Ow, you stop.
Get out of here, kitty.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I was confused. You're like, Streets of Rage 4 is better than Shenmue 2? That's a big statement you just made.
No, I was referring to Streets of Rage.
Okay.
I do use those words interchangeably when I'm talking about these games. It may.
Yeah?
No.
No? No chance?
No chance. No chance in hell.
Well, is that our trophy episode done?
That is our trophy episode done. So you can find us on the social medias Shenmue AM2 Pod on Twitter. We should start doing TikToks.
We did?
No, we should start.
Oh.
No, we shouldn't.
No. Recycle old content into TikToks.
Done. Someone did they recycled something is with you when we were talking about Resident Evil 4, and I'm like, hello stranger, you're like, look at my penis. And someone just clipped that. And
really?
it's you going, look at my penis.
I don't... you have to send that to me. I didn't know that happened.
I think it might be posted on our Facebook page. I can't remember. But Shenmue AM2 podcast at gmail.com, youtube.com/Shenmue AM2 podcast. Like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. If you don't, we'll come to your dojo and murder your father.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor this week, Tao Get Store.
Is that a trophy store in Shenmue? It should be. It's not?
I don't know. As you can tell, we're putting in less work to these sponsors. Tao Get. You can get Tao at the Tao Get Store.
Get them. Go get them.
Is Tao an item or a person?
You'll find out when you get there.
When you get there.
Bye.
Bye. We're done.